everyone, welcome to a new live stream. It's a short live stream for Nasdaq and the US stock market. We're gonna see what's gonna happen and what the market is hiding for us today. So basically on Discord we were chatting just today, a few minutes ago. I'm not sure about this, but what some members mentioned, that we might have a 245% tariffs from China as retaliation. Would that affect the market today, or is it true or not? I'm not very sure. Of course, I didn't research yet. I didn't have enough time to see it. But basically, we're still looking at some consolidation at this area for Nasdaq. We don't see any kind of really bearish scenario yet. We still, of course, in a potential of a correction. We see basically formation of an ABC potentially, or it can be, of course, A, B, C, D, and E. It is, of course, can be a triangle here. After having three waves toward the upside, you're looking for a triangle. But a triangle can, of course, mean something very interesting, which is definitely a wave B. And when you have a wave B, that means, of course, you are in three ways toward the upside, correction, and then you're looking for an impulse to finish at the 1-to-1 fib level. However, this, of course, ends up as a correction, which is not very good so much for the market if we are looking for a recovery, of course. And that because, of course, it doesn't look like a zigzag. A zigzag has to be, of course, an impulse, correction, and impulse, and not three waves, correction, and an impulse. And that means, of course, that it might bring us back down. So in case, of course, we finish in a triangle. So the triangle will give us already as well a decision for today, what it might happen. So we're gonna see as well. Basically, yesterday in the analysis, I was still looking as well for this ending diagonal, right? In case we are in a 1, 2, 3, and then 4 and a 5. Now you got kind of like truncated wave 5 here. You didn't took the high. Well, you can consider it a wave 1, but it is a truncation, and the signal of weakness was given directly after it. But if it turns, of course, into an A, B, and a C anyway, it is a finished zigzag three waves. So it doesn't make so much difference. But for this ending diagonal here that we might have, of course, is also questionable. So do we have as well a three waves up correction and ending diagonal, which is gonna end up as well almost in the same way, which is three corrective waves, right? A, B, and a C. What I would like to see, of course, is a zigzag here. A zigzag meaning, of course, impulse, correction, impulse. Now, if this is gonna be considered as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as we said, and this is our ending diagonal for this wave 5, okay, can be, but how much possible a wave 5 taking so much time in regarding our wave 1? Because when you want to compare your wave 5 with the time, you have to mention the wave 1 or the wave 3 as well. So 1, 3, 5 are always related. The wave 1, the wave 3 are very fast. Your wave 5 is incredibly very slow, right? And that means, of course, the scenario of an impulse here unfolding start to fade, right? With the time that we got here, it has started to fade, meaning, something else might be unfolding here. Definitely corrective and not an impulse. An impulse, you would like to see, of course, the 1, 3, 5 waves, all very fast, impulsive toward the upside. And this did not happen. Now, basically, therefore, I'm tending today to be a little bit, coming back for a correction as high as possibility. Even if we finish in an ending diagonal, this will mean higher potential of three waves up finished here rather than an impulse, getting a wave B and 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. So these are the possibilities right now. We're gonna see, of course, how the things are gonna evolve, but today we might see, of course, higher prices if you are finishing, of course, in this ending diagonal, for a wave 3, 4, and a 5. A lot of volatility, be careful and trade safe. In case we are in an A, B, C, D, and an E triangle, it is also possible. So we would like to see, of course, a zigzag for a wave D here before getting a wave E to finish a wave B. Yeah? And then, of course, moving toward the upside, meaning this scenario here gets somehow a wave B, which is, of course, sideways. Yeah. Sorry. Neo, please. Arcane, welcome to the live stream. You're very welcome, man. Tesla, yeah, we're gonna take a look. Eugene, ES, please. Okay, we're gonna see this as well. All right, guys. Before moving to the special request, with pleasure, or you are all welcome, guys. Let's move to the SPX as well to see what is going on. Is it aligning with the Nasdaq? Because it gives us a much better vision. And as you can see, we see the same triangle still, right, from yesterday. Now, SPX can be also the same. Yeah, we see those three waves toward the upside for wave A, potentially B, and you're looking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is different in SPX is you still have, rather than being in an ending diagonal like Nasdaq, in SPX you have 1, 2, 3, 4, which is very characteristic triangle for wave 4, and then moving toward the upside for wave 5. In this case scenario, we're still looking at the same, of course, a target, which is the 1.27, 1.618 blue zone. And with this, of course, you finish 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. In this blue zone, you can start to call a wave 3. Yeah? After 1, 2, you have a finished impulse, wave 3. Potentially, you would like to test again the wave 4. If you get invalidation at the wave 1, therefore, of course, we cannot consider the impulse. We have to consider it as A, B, and a C. But currently, on the SPX is a little bit different view or perspective. It shows still, of course, a better looking shape impulse, right? It's a good shape of an impulse still, while on Nasdaq, this huge ending diagonal is a little bit killing the chart, yeah, for an impulse. But basically, I still see, of course, A, B, C, potentially our wave D as well today, and then moving for wave E, and then moving toward the upside. So if we move a little bit 15 minutes to explain it, so you have zigzag for A, zigzag for the B, zigzag for the C, you're looking for one for the D, and finally for one more wave E. Would this finish as well a ABC? Yes, of course, very possible. Can finish an ABC. This can be, of course, an A and then B, and you're looking for a wave C. So the wave C is a single impulse toward the upside. But of course, to be retested again with the three waves if we get invalidation of an impulse. So my perspective today is, of course, we're still looking a little bit for higher, but not 100% that we are in a recovery for the market. It might be a corrective higher prices. Yeah, so as corrective wave ABC. But we might still see, of course, higher prices, guys, even regarding whatever it's gonna happen. But if we move toward the downside, don't forget this scenario where you have a 1-to-1 fib level in between the 0.38, 0.5. This blue box is your A, B, and a C. Still no invalidation, meaning if you hit this level with this corrective wave, if it passes the blue box and break it and hit this level, therefore, okay, definitely we're moving toward the downside directly for the next level, which is the 1-to-1 fib level, again, taken from exactly this scenario here as A, B, and a C. So you have two chances, of course, to see higher prices. One is from here already. Yeah. The second, if we drop down a little bit, you would like to see a move from the blue box here as a wave 4 and a 5. Finally, if you break this blue box, you invalidate this impulse, you turn this into an A, B, and a C, hitting next target, which is the 1-to-1 fib level. Last chance, of course, to move towards the upside here. And in this case scenario, if you move lower, therefore, of course, you're hitting the blue box. Now, what happened if we hit here? It can be, of course, a 1-2, guys, for the leading diagonal. So we transfer this wave 1 to here. but we need to make sure that we invalidate this impulse first. Yeah, that's why. So to be reanalyzed, I don't want to overwhelm so far before getting the price action. Step by step would be nicer. My count is still missing a 5 down. What do you mean 5 down? You mean in the top? Yeah. Yeah, this is also in a bigger view. Definitely, yes. In a bigger view, not the micro, you're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Yeah. So this is a 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and you're looking for a wave 5 still. The confirmation of this wave 5, don't forget that you were very close for the invalidation of this impulse toward the downside. Your wave 4 is a very slight gap. Yeah. If you, of course, invalidate this is the answer for a wave 5, by the way. Can be answer. Yeah, answer for a wave 5 in bearish. Is it 100%? Of course not, guys, but give higher potential that you're moving directly to here. The answer for a wave 5 is breaking again, is this one. Yeah, invalidation of bullish. Okay. Because this is your 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. If you get the wave 1, I know it's very, very far, but you start to get like percentage probability to get higher and higher once you get this price. If you get this price, of course, higher potential, you're moving down to here. You have to see the reaction. You have to reanalyze here what's going to happen. And if we break down, therefore, of course, we're going to take the low. Very close to the recession again. And so we have to be careful. Yep, so these are the insights for today. Basically, step by step, guys. Let's see what's going to happen with this area today and watch these blue boxes first. Same for NASDAQ. We're going to see, of course, what's going to happen regarding this area, if we're going to move for higher, or we're going to take the low. Yeah? If you break this 1.0 fib level, as you can see, now we retrace directly or perfectly from the 1-to-1 fib level 1.05, meaning, yeah, still looking good and potentially moving to higher prices. If you break this, again, next target is 1-to-1 fib level. Great. Let's see a little bit with Tesla. A quick overview. Yeah, still also in a triangle. Well, yesterday, someone of you mentioned that it is a holiday, I think, in the US, and that's why also the market was very slow. Yeah, at the end, of course, it is a triangle, and it might unfold a wave 5 towards the upside or a wave C. Yeah, after 3 waves up, you have a triangle for a wave B and a wave C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I cannot say that we are in a big impulse yet, because you're still in an impulse here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. If you get this move towards the upside, reaching the 1-to-1 fib level, it might finish an impulse, 1, 2, 3. But to confirm it, you still need 4 and a 5. This is regarding Tesla. We might see, of course, a little bit higher prices. Need to drink some water. Yep, so these are the possibilities for Tesla. ES, what is ES exactly? ES is the one, mini S&P, which is related to S&P, right? It's the same S&P 500. Okay, it's almost the same, right? It's almost the same. SPX, let me just check. Okay, a slight differences, but yeah, still in a triangle as well. Yeah, still in a triangle. A, B, C, D, and an E potentially, and then moving toward the upside. The same scenario: 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Your wave 4 might be, of course, this triangle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Or, of course, you are in a 3 waves up. You are in a triangle for wave B, meaning A, and then triangle for wave B, and then you're looking for wave C. So same scenarios, yeah, same scenarios, same thing right now you're looking for. Now, of course, the same thing that you want to watch is the 1-to-1 fib level here. Yeah. So if you have a 1-to-1 fib level taken from this area, as a regular flat, let's say, and you have to watch as next level. Of course, if you drop down, you have to watch, of course, this level. If you break it, then of course next level comes the low. Yep, everything was good. S&P was good. Well, they are still looking fine. It's still there is a potential still for a recovery for the market. Yeah, but in leading diagonal, and that means of course 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, which is gonna take time. It's gonna take, of course, a lot of volatility and liquidations. Yeah, so be careful with it as well. Yep, so these are the analysis for NDX and SPX. Yeah, so we're gonna see if you don't have any other questions and requests. Of course, this is already a short live stream for the daily always. MK Journal, can you look at BTC? Yes, bro, but this is a US stock market channel. Of course, BTC you can take a look at, of course, on my crypto channel. You can find it. It is a KGT Trading Crypto, and you can see, of course, the analysis for Bitcoin there already every day. Shafi, welcome to the live stream. Just join the live. Everyone hit the likes. Don't forget, guys. Thank you, Shafi, for reminding. Yes, so these are the analysis for Nasdaq. Let's see what's gonna happen, guys. Now, I think today we're gonna see some movement. It's not like yesterday. Yesterday, of course, it is a holiday, so expect some movement, higher potential to move toward the upside for all S&P and Nasdaq, and as we saw, Tesla potentially, and the ES mini S&P. So basically, there is something unfolding. Even in a triangle, you're looking for a wave D, which is your daily trading. But of course, no financial advice, trade safe, and of course, watch up the tensions with the news. Yep, so that was it for the short live daily stream. Thank you for watching, guys, and thank you for being here. And see you in the next one. Bye-bye.